Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Cleveland marathon, half marathon here in Cleveland, obviously here at the Expo, the Huntington Expo Center. They've had the Expo here before. I'm going to be a pacer this weekend, so it's going to be kind of fun. Here is the Expo down here. There's everything that's going on down there. That's pretty cool. And here it is. It's the Union Home Mortgage Cleveland Marathon. Went through a lot of different name changes, but we're going to go check it out down there. It'll be kind of cool. I'm getting ready to walk into the Expo here. It's the welcome sign. Well, I'm going to get my number and my pay stub and see where it all goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, here's the course. The course is for the Cleveland Marathon, full half, 10K, 5K. This is the whole marathon, the red route. Then we got the green route here, which a lot of turns downtown. They ain't taking it too far out of downtown, so a lot of turns tomorrow doing the half marathon for myself, the 5K, 10K. And this is the start finish area right there. Beer garden in the middle. That's a good thing. Okay, well, I'm here with the pace team and on pace. I'm one of the pacers here for the half marathon. All right, over here, here's Maria, lifelong marathoner, 590 marathons tomorrow. 594 marathons. Yeah. Right there, awesome. Pittsburgh, awesome. So this is our sticks we carry, and right there it is, Cleveland Half Marathon, and I'm just ahead of the sweepers at 3 hours. So anyway, I do that all the time. The walkers like to follow me. So anyway, I will get my stick and check out the rest of the Expo. I'm here at the Expo. I'm here in front of here with Clean Remedies. Banana Man and I guess his handler. So anyway, you guys going to tell us all about Clean Remedies, what you got going on here? Who's going to talk?
We are a CBD company.
You got to come on over here.
We are a CBD company based out of Avon, Ohio. All of our products are made in Avon, manufactured, USDA certified organic, locally owned company. Great products for pain, sleep. What else?
Muscle relief.
Muscle relief. Great for after a race.
Well, that's a good thing. And I see you got a giveaway here.
We do. We're giving away over $300 worth of products.
Cool.
To try.
And I see you got some chocolate here that goes with it.
There's some Delta 8 chocolate. It's very tasty.
People like it.
People love it.
Well, then they're going to take their medicine. They'll take a lot of it's tasty.
Puppy CBD. This is Tammy Tippy.
Okay, yeah.
Hi.
Cool.
How are ya?
Good. Well, I'm getting the lowdown on your company here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So do you sell online or online only, or do you have a store somewhere?
Both.
Okay, where's your store at?
In Avon.
Okay.
Right where we manufacture everything.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good ideas here, and definitely good healthy living after doing races and anything else that's painful.
Right.
Anything else?
We also open up wholesale accounts, so we distribute all 50 states.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yes, so we work closely with podiatrists,
Okay.
chiropractic offices,
Oh, okay.
natural wellness stores, anything that's natural.
How do people, if they want to become like a distributor, where do they go?
They can call Tammy Tippy
Okay.
at Clean Remedies.
You can go to our
Website.
www.
And then if they want to do distributing, they can get a hold of you guys.
Cool.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Well,
We
that's a
love
good
it.
idea. Excellent. Well, definitely I'll let the runners and walkers, all the other endurance athletes know all about your what you've got going on here in Ohio over at Avon, your store, and the whole deal. And they'll love Banana Man.
Everyone loves Banana Man.
That's why it's a great outfit. Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, have a great
Turn
afternoon.
around, Len, show them your back.
Oh, what's that?
Promote
Oh, that's
Clean
right.
Remedy.
Yeah, your logo. Awesome. So I'm talking rep here from the Air Force Marathon. So, and you can tell us all about it. What's your name?
My name's Rachel Ferguson, and I've been with the Air Force Marathon for 9 years. So we're going into our 27th year of the Air Force Marathon. Very excited about what we have on store for this year.
Cool. And you have the full, the half, anything beyond like a relay. What else?
We have a 10K, a 5K, a kids run,
Okay.
and then we also have the challenge series too. So
the
the challenge is the 5K, 10K half or the 5K, 10K full. So the challenge comes in that the 5K is Friday night, but the 10K and then the half or the full, whichever you choose, are back to back on Saturday morning.
Oh, so like you do what, a 10K and then you do the half marathon?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay, so you got it set up. So that's kind of cool. You got to have the logistics so they can circle right back and go back across the start line.
Exactly. Yep.
And so how many people do you have your numbers been since the pandemic?
So we've had, last year was our first year back since
Right.
the pandemic, and we had 8,500 registered.
Oh, that's good.
So it's a pretty good year. So we're looking to bump that up a little bit this year and just keep growing it back post-COVID.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's I've always heard about it. One of these days, maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll see what my schedule is, but I've heard lots about it. And, well, great seeing you guys here. Always lots of races all through Ohio. Well, here are the medals. You got the little ones here for the 5 and 10K. They have the full. But here's the unique one right here, the airplanes, that if you do the challenge, 5K, 10K, or 5K, 10K half, looks like a B-52 bomber, but she just told me they do different airplanes, different years, so it's cool to have an airplane as a medal. Kind of cool. Well, this is a special race and definitely a unique place to go and visit. They also are promoting another race in Florida with the Air Force, the inaugural Space Force T-10 miler. It was the inaugural race last year at Cape Canaveral. So tell us all about that race and when it's going to be this year.
So this race was created to celebrate the Space Force. It's always the second weekend of December, so this year will be December 9th. And it actually is a 10-mile race, and it runs through Cape Canaveral Space Station. So actually, like where the rockets are being built, you run over Apollo 1 launch pad, Mercury 7, so there's a lot of space history that you just don't get to see every day. That's part of this course. So it's very cool, very unique, very flat. And who doesn't want to go to Florida in December? So we produce this one as well, and this will be year 2 for it. So we're really excited.
Cool. Well, there's another race in Florida in winter. There's always great Floridas during the wintertime in Florida. Well, we got a familiar face here. Mike Anderson here, and he was a former Detroit Marathon winner in 2014, but now he's doing stuff with Ultra. Tell us about what you're doing here with Ultra as a shoe rep and with some of the new shoes out there.
Yeah, so actually kind of exciting times. The shoe industry is going nuts, all kinds of new technology. We hear about super shoes and all that fun stuff. Everybody's running fast these days. We brought our brand new Torn 7. It's a new shoe for us we're really excited about. Our brand is almost a teenager now. We'll be 13 in a couple years, and it's a fun time to be in this industry. And for me, with a passion for running, it never feels like I actually have to go to work. I get to go talk to runners and walkers and tell them about how awesome this sport is, and hopefully motivate them to do some new stuff out there.
Now, is your new shoe, the Torn, does it have that carbon fiber plate in it like so many shoes do?
It doesn't. We do have a carbon fiber shoe, and I'm going to actually run Bayshore Marathon next week, and I'll probably wear that because it's fun to run in. But no, the Torn is more of like a everyday trainer, and again, with our sport, I think the beauty of it is, yes, there's some really high-end, fast people, but it's the everyday people that I really like and cheer for. So that shoe's more. I'm wearing it now. I wear it all day and at work, and then I run it in the evening, and it still feels good.
So it has good support for just people doing regular jobs or just walking or running an everyday shoe you can use for everything.
Yeah, and so our big thing, if you're not familiar with Ultra, is our shoes look like feet, so they're more rounded in the front of the toe box, so your foot doesn't get squished together. We think that's really important to foot health and stability. And then our shoes are also level, meaning the same amount of cushion in the heel as in the ball of the foot. The reason that's important is when you're barefoot, and the foot is a pretty amazing piece of engineering, that's what you do when you're barefoot. So our shoes allow support to come more naturally from your body and your foot, and just give you a little cushion and boost for those, again, longer days on your feet or runs that you need it for.
Well, I've had some of your shoes, a decade ago, and now they do look different. You've got a little more cushioning. They were pretty flat back then, but I see a little more cushioning in them.
Yeah, so remember that book Born to Run came out, and everybody was like, we got to run in sandals and barefoot and toe shoes, and our industry is like a pendulum. Yeah, like right now everything's shifting to like big cushion and honking, and so yeah, we have a little bit of everything. A lot of our newer shoes are a little bit more cushion than the ones you remember, but we still offer some of the more natural, minimal options that are like, we've been asked about some of those shoes that we don't have here today more than any other, because the people that have that as their shoe have a passion for it. They're like, hey, I want to feel natural and minimal, and it's probably still the reason we have kind of a cult following in our brand.
Now, do you still sell that pretty flat shoe without much cushioning still?
Yeah, and we just didn't bring it to the Marathon Expo just because got to be picky and choosy, and we brought the new exciting stuff. But yeah, personally, a lot of stores, that's our niche with them. Like, they do all the other brands, and we find that, hey, we offer something that not another brand offers, and in that way we can separate ourselves from them and be unique.
Cool. Well, excellent. Well, great ideas, and good luck with the shoes. And like I said, I'm sure people, like I said, it's been an interesting deal with them that they were doing the minimalist, but now you have some cushion in them. And like I said, you got to roll with the time. So, but it's good you still have the minimal shoe. So,
yeah.
Good luck with everything. And are you running tomorrow?
No, I wish, although the new course has got quite a lot of turns, and I feel like I would need a special shoe just for that. But I'll be running Bayshore next week just for fun. I love going up there and supporting the Traverse City area. I think they do a great job putting on a really high-class event, and you can't go wrong no matter how bad a marathon might feel, looking over and seeing Lake Michigan and feeling like at the end you might be able to even dip in if it's warm enough. So
that's right, no doubt about it. Okay, well, great talking to you. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks.
Well, I have Jim Christ of the world famous Jim Marathon Pacing Group, but also a race director of a few races. So we'll start the first one, the Cleveland Christmas Run. Tell us all about this.
Gary, the Cleveland Christmas Run started the original race in 2013, ran till 2019, then we were interrupted for 3 years during COVID. We were coming back this year after a 3-year absence. We rebranded as the Cleveland Christmas Run to capture the broader spirit of not just the Christmas Story house and that sight to see in Cleveland, but also all the other great things in Cleveland. We expect to have hopefully about 5,000 runners in downtown Cleveland on November 11th.
Okay, cool. And I see this is the blow up of the famous leg with the light in it.
The leg lamp, they call it.
Lamp.
This 15-foot structure will be at the start line.
That is cool. You had them make it one, and I see your picture here. That's where it's at. And you've moved it. It used to be in December, but now it's moved to November.
Yes, we moved it up November 11th this year. There's some other stuff going on that weekend that we thought we could participate with. So we think it's going to be a little warmer, of course, in the early week of December. Hopefully that helps the participation.
Good. Now, what about your other race? Your other race series you do at the Neil Armstrong complex in Wapakoneta.
Yes, in Wapakoneta, or Wapak as the locals say. That's the birthplace of Neil Armstrong. We've got the Moon Challenge Series this summer. 3 fun events. In June, Fly Me to the Moon at the Armstrong Airport. So that's a nighttime event. Starts at 9 p.m. Get to run around the runway at night. They shut down the airport so we can run. Mid-July, we've got the Run to the Moon, 5K or 10K. That's at the Armstrong Air and Space Museum. And then in August, we have an event we just started last year, the third of the Moon Challenge series. That's the Back to the Future 1969 5K. And that features a bunch of DeLoreans. We had the DeLorean Club of Ohio there last year. They had 10 DeLoreans at the start and finish line, so that was a blast. And the race premium last year was this very cool Marty McFly vest.
That's right. I remember that.
Great running vest.
So cool. Well, You got some great events, and we'll let the people in Michigan know all about them. They always like coming down here to Ohio. It's just a short drive to do some of the races, so I'll let them know all about it.
As they should. Thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here with the Tri Cleveland, and they're promoting a race they're going to do August 12th. So here's their spokesperson. There's their little promo card. So what's your name?
My name is Natalie McManaman. I am the race director for Tri-Cle Rock Roll Run.
So tell us about your race.
So we have the only triathlon in Cleveland, Ohio. It starts at the North Coast Harbor behind the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here in Cleveland, and you bike on a closed shoreway highway, so there's no car traffic, and then you run through Edgewater Park, which is part of our beautiful Metro Park system, and the finish line is within the park. We have 3 different distances at both the triathlon, duathlon, and aquabike levels, so you can pick a race that works for you. And we have about 40% of our athletes are first timers. So we have a great race for new athletes as well as the experienced athletes.
So your super sprint, what is the distance of each event?
A super sprint is 250 yard swim, an 8K bike, and a 1.86 mile run. So
Then
it's nice and short.
Right.
The sprint is you're testing me, 750 meter swim. It is a 20K bike and a 5K run, and then the Olympic would be a 1,500 meter swim, a 40K bike, and then a 10K. And then the Olympic is the only swim that goes outside of the harbor, but it's still within the break wall. So you're good to have some good, safe water. We have a great safety team here. We've partnered with University Hospitals to have a great medical team and some great sponsors, as well as bands along the course. And it's just a really fun time.
And how many years have you been doing this?
This is our 3rd year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we have
pretty new.
increased. We're new, but we have increased from our first year from 600 people to this year we expect over 1,100 people.
Oh, great. Well,
Yeah.
that's a great number. You get 1,100
Yeah.
people do a try.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's a
well,
good
most
race.
of them are doing the super sprint.
No, a sprint's the popular race.
The sprint, so
Yeah,
the
the
middle
sprint's the popular race. Yes.
Good.
Yes,
Cool.
and we have relay teams too, so it's a great way to just get experience and find out if you like the sport.
one. Excellent. Well, that sounds like fun, and you're doing a great job with all the promos, especially the bands. People like all that stuff.
Yes, we have steel drummers, we have rock and roll bands, we have a Jimi Hendrix style guitar solo for the national anthem. So it's just a really fun atmosphere.
Great. Well, I'll
Yeah.
let people in Michigan know all about it. It sounds like
Awesome.
a fun event.
Thank you.
Well, getting ready to leave the expo here. It's been fun. Yeah, well, gotta go do it tomorrow. Got a great view up here on top of the Huntington Convention Center of the Fast Energy Stadium, which is where the Cleveland Browns play football. And so right here on the Lake Erie right out there. Here's a beautiful building here. Obviously built in the 30s, it looks like, some federal building. And there's another one there. They got a lot of these big federal type buildings around. The Hilton right there. There's the Key Bank building. We're right here on that plaza. And the finish line is going to be right here in front on the back side of this Huntington Plaza. Beautiful fountain there in the middle. And right here on the main street, just before the lake, all the parkway here before the lake. And there is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've been to that a couple of times. So it feels good to be here in Cleveland, checking out this race again. Done it 3 or 4 times before. It's always a fun time to do this race, so I'm looking forward to doing it tomorrow. A little better view of another building here, another federal type building along the street here. Hilton, like I said, another view. Here's another view of the stadium. The Science Center right there in the middle between the stadium and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Great Lakes Science Center. NASA helps out with it. I'm sure that's kind of an interesting spot. Big old windmill in front of it. Yeah, pretty sight here along the lake. Yep. Well, Cleveland was found before Detroit, 1683. The ship the Concord with German immigrants. And so Detroit wasn't founded until 1701, but 1683, and now there's 51.6 million Americans of German ancestry. But an integral part of America's heritage. Yep. The Germans brought to America their skills, knowledge, and inventiveness, love for music and art, a true sense of loyalty and devotion to America, democracy, and freedom. October 6, 1683, 13 German families landed in America. Yep, cool. Well, Sylvania's Thomas Jefferson, the Declaration of Independence. The Republic. So, Sylvania American Heritage Foundation. Sylvania took after America back in 1967 when they started their new country over there back then. The first Christmas tree in America, publicly lighted and displayed in a church Christmas service, stood where the Cleveland Public Auditorium now stands, a designated Cleveland landmark. On that site once stood the original Zion Lutheran Church on Christmas Eve, 1850, when the pastor introduced that the first historic Christmas tree, a tradition he brought from Germany and which spread from that site throughout America. Pretty cool. First Christmas tree right here in Cleveland.